G'day, Dave, the Enlightened Plumber here with today's quote. Over every mountain there is a path, although it may not be seen from the valley. Over every mountain there is a path, although it may not be seen from the valley. This is from Theodore Roethke. So let's dive right in. Well, mountain in this particular case refers to a challenge. It could be the adventure of our life. It could be anything that is desired by us to strive for. That could be our mountain. So in this case, the path then refers to, well, the path that's followed, the route that we may take to overcome our problem, challenge, reach our desires, whatever it may be. Now the only thing is it then says, well, this path may not be seen from the valley. So the idea is I'm up here and I am looking down at the path, and I can see, okay, well, I came from the valley and I traveled along this path and I made it all the way up. Now, that's easy because I'm there, I've already made it. And this sort of fits to Steve Jobs' quote, well, in that you can't see the dots on the way forward, you can only see them once you're going back. So looking back, you can see the dots, you can see the points that made it to where you are. So this is a very similar quote in the sense that, well, I'm looking back from the mountain, yes, I can see exactly where I've come, what it took me to get here. But in the valley, well, I'm in the valley, so I'm down here and I'm looking up and I'm going, well, this is where I want to be. But here I am, and what am I looking up at? Well, I'm looking up at a heck of a journey. I can't see the path. I'm surrounded by tall trees. Maybe there's a fast running river that I've got to cross. Maybe there's a big cliff, something. There could be a whole whack of challenges that are around me. These are my obstacles. These are the individual items that crop up. And I can't see the fact that, well, maybe there's actually a really nice smooth path following a nice meandering stream. I can't see that, and I don't know that that's going to be part of my journey. All I see is these huge trees, the cliff, whatever, massive things are, and then way up there in the distance, there's this absolutely massive goal, which is my mountain. Well, I can't see any of that. And the thing is, until I take a step forward, until I move in some direction, I'm not going to know what's going on there. Now, the other thing with this particular case is that while I'm standing in the valley here looking at tall trees, not knowing which way to go, when I look back from the top of the mountain, I look down at that path, well, maybe, just maybe, it was me that created that path in the first place, and without it, no one else would be able to take the same journey that I'm on. Something to think about. But while I'm down here, the path isn't visible. I don't know. That little gap in the trees, well, that could just be a gap in the trees that might not go anywhere. Or maybe that is the start of my path that leads me to the bridge that takes me across the torrential, rampaging river and over the cliff edge and whatever, and then leads me to the path where there's this valley and this meandering stream. But I don't know until I start. And that is the key here, is that I need to start from my valley, from wherever I am today, and take a step in some direction, any direction that feels right for me. And it's only after taking that step and the next step and the one after that, that it will unfold this path that gets me to the top of the mountain. Now, I have no idea what torrential, horrible obstacles are going to create problems for me on the way, or what delightful paths, streams, meadows, things that I can use that help me swim along and move along this path that make it nice and simple. I just don't see that. I only see the cliffs and the big trees and all the work and the whatever's going on here at the start. At the top, I see it all. So with that, think how that applies to your life, where you are at right now, and know that your mountain still lies ahead of you. So with that, on the mountain, or from the mountain, I can see the path, or I can look back and see the path, which is not visible to me from the valley. From Theodore Roethke and myself, Dave the Enlightened Plumber, have yourself an awesome day. Make your own path today, and soon you'll be looking back from your own mountain. Take care. See you on the next one.